Hi guys, welcome to Miss Pinto's science class. Hello, there we are. So, this is going to be a real quick intro to the Google Classroom environment that we're going to be working in. First of all, I just want to say I'm really excited to start this year with you. We've got some really cool stuff planned, and it's going to be an interesting year. So, I hope we figure this out together because everything is, better together. That's our theme for the year is better together. So I'm going to walk you through Google Classroom. I'm going to be posting this in a couple of places. So some of this may be repeat information for you. But first of all, we need to get you into our Google Classroom. So when you're ready to join, you're going to go to classroom.google.com, log in with your username and password, which is provided to you by the district, and then you're going to join our class. There is the class code. Remember, with this video, you can pause, you can take pictures, you can go back and rewatch it, whatever you need to do to use this to your best advantage. This is going to have a lot of information about grades, how to submit assignments, when assignments are due, and everything you need to know for our Google Classroom. So please make sure and save this. It's going to be on our Google Classroom. You can watch it as many times as you need. You can always use it as a reference and go back and see what you've missed. So I'm going to give you a tour of our Google Classroom and important things to look for. So let me run in here real quick. When you go to our Google class, this is what you're looking for. It is first period virtual science. So here it shows again the Google Meet code or the Google code. You're going to, once you join, this is the first page that you see. This has our stream. This class stream is on the front page. It is very, very important for you to be able to have this in front of you. I'm going to post all announcements here. And so you'll know I'm going to post like I'm just going to refresh it. Every Monday, you're going to have a checklist. So you will know exactly what assignments are due that week. It's going to explain all the assignments. And then once you are ready to actually do the assignments, you can click here on the classwork tab. And you're going to find all of our assignments that are due. Okay. Notice over here, I have a tab. These are all our topics. So we're always going to be working by topic by week. And on this bottom one, this is Google Classroom resources. So this is just a ton of resources to help you and your parents to understand Google Classroom, to know how to submit things. If I click on one of these, it's going to have a list of quick tutorial videos that shows you how to submit an assignment, how to communicate with your teacher, how to add a comment, how to do all those basic things that you're going to be expected to do in Google Classroom in order to be successful in this virtual learning environment. Now, of course, if you ever have any questions, you can contact me. You can email me. You can set up, we're going to have office hours. You can come in and visit us. But you're going to need to be able to do this kind of stuff independently. And this is a great resource. If you look, there's a ton of videos and sheets. It walks you through how to do Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sheets, anything that you can need, even Google Meet, which we'll talk about in just a moment. Okay, so this is your classwork tab. This is super important. And I'm going to explain this one right now. This is your first day assignment. So your first day assignment, that's today. Your assignment is to watch this welcome video all the way through. And then you're going to have 3 code words throughout the video, and you're going to need to get those 3 code words. And when you are ready, you're going to go into this Google Doc. Here's how it looks in the assignment. And you're going to type in the actual response here, not my Google words here, but you're going to type in these responses, and then you're going to hit submit. Mine looks a little different, of course, because I'm the teacher. But that's all you have to do is watch the video, listen for the 3 code words, and then submit this Google Doc once you have all the code words. All right, so this is kind of Google Classroom. Here's your people tab. This is where you're going to find all your classmates. Remember, every day you need to start with the stream. The stream has any announcements, and twice a week every day we're going to be meeting with for virtual office hours, and it will have your Google Meet code. So the stream is just for announcements. Classwork tab is where all the magic happens. This is where you find all of your class assignments, everything you need to do for the week. I'm sorry, I've got my timer going over here. I want to make sure I'm not going too long. All right, so let me go back to our session and present. Go back to presenting. All right. So we learned how to turn in your assignments. For this year, it's going to be really, here's your first assignment. It tells you you're going to have your three code words. Here's what you need to know about your assignments. All assignments after this first week are going to be posted by Monday at 8 a.m. So you will know on Monday exactly what you have to complete for the week. There will be at least 5 assignments that will take approximately an hour each. So you can count on 1 hour per day of science. All of those assignments will be due the following Monday. So if you logged in on Monday, you have a full week, including the weekend, to turn in your assignments. They are due before 8 a.m. the following Monday. So you need to have everything completed. If you do not have it completed, it will be a 0. Now you can make up assignments. You can go back and fix them, but you have to be doing your assignments every day. So all assignments are due Monday at 8 a.m. We're going to have that summary list of assignments, so you will know exactly what is expected of you, and then you go into that classwork tab and complete it. If you don't complete it, it is a 0. Now, there's going to be lots of videos that explain what you need to do. You're going to have lots of support and help, and there's going to be lots of ways to get a hold of me, Miss Pinto, if there's a question on any assignments. And here's our first slide that has a code word. Your first code word is pivot by Ross Geller. If any of you are fans of the show Friends, you will understand that one. I will be holding office hours every single day, Monday through Friday, from 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Now, virtual office hours means I'm going to be available via computer. So you can go into Google Meets, and I'm going to post in our classroom stream where we do the announcements. I will post the Meet link. And every day you can come in between the hours of 8 and 8:30 and ask me about any assignments, get extra help if you're not understanding a concept. You're like, I do not understand what this whole mitochondria thing is all about. And that will help you, give you that time for interaction with your classmates and with me. If that time does not work for you for some reason, you can always email me and we can set up an appointment outside of that time. So that'll have to be by appointment. I have conference time between, you hear the bells ringing there. I have a conference between about 1:15 and a little before 3 o'clock. So I can set up a time during that afternoon slot to meet with you. Those are the only times I'm available, is during the school day. So you can either meet with us between 8 a.m. and 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. every single day, or you can schedule office hours. Here's my email address. It's going to be very important that you keep up with that email address to be able to contact me, to be able to ask any questions you need. Just keep that in front of you, or keep that handy, I should say. All right, moving right along. We are going to be using Google Meet for office hours, and I do have some serious expectations for Google Meets. So when you come into the classroom, you need to, or come into the meeting, you need to have your camera on. That is a state requirement. We need to know who we're talking to. So you have your camera on and your phone is on mute, or your microphone is on mute. That way, when you come in, we're not hearing the dog barking in the background and your brothers and sisters screaming at mom or anything else that's going on. Keep it on mute until it is your turn to talk, and then you will unmute and then go back onto mute, okay? Because if there's a bunch of us in the classroom, we cannot have all that background noise. Make sure that your location, wherever you are meeting from, is conducive to learning. That means you are not calling in from your bed, okay? Now, if you're sitting on your bed, you've got it set up like your office, that's fine, but you're not laying down with the covers over your head, okay? That is not okay. This is junior high. This is our classroom. You need to dress appropriately, and you need to make sure that your location is appropriate as well. So no PJs, no bed. Just make sure you're treat it just like you would your junior high science class, okay? Always be kind and courteous to other students and the teacher. Sometimes it's hard in these Google Meets not to talk over each other, but we're just going to do the best we can. Come prepared ahead of time. Get all your questions and comments and everything ready. Know exactly what we need to be working on. And speak up. I want to hear you. This is our interaction time. I want to hear your questions. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you thought about an assignment, how it went for you. Was it easy? Was it hard? I want to know, all of your insights into the assignments. Share with me, share with your classmates. Let's make this a community of learning. And then at the end, when the meeting is done, there's a little red telephone-shaped button at the bottom. You need to hit that to leave the meeting. Okay, code phrase number 2. If any of you have seen Hamilton, this is from Hamilton. It's that just made my whole summer when that play came out. The code word is talk less, smile more. That's Aaron Burr from the show Hamilton. All right, keeping moving right along for grading. Grades are going to be submitted on a 6-week basis. Just like you were in school, every 6 weeks you get a report card. So daily grades are due that Monday after they have been assigned, and they can only be corrected or resubmitted during the 6-week grading period. You cannot go past that grading period with any assignments. So you're allowed to make up and correct any daily assignment. Something you didn't like your grade on, you only got a 50 and you wanted 100, you can redo it, you can resubmit it, and you can improve your grade only within the 6-week grade period. We will be having unit tests, and I will give you plenty of time. I will advise you when the test is coming. Those tests cannot be made up. Once you take the test, that is your grade, except that you can do corrections, and the corrections will give you back about half of your points. So if a question is worth 4 points on the test, you can do a correction and get 2 points back. So, and again, that has to be within a week of the test. So you can correct anything, you can make stuff up, there's always an opportunity to improve your grade if you are looking to do so. Please contact me, have any questions on our grading policy. This one is a big one. I want you to look at this part, this right here where it says assignments that are submitted blank will be counted as a 0 until they are submitted complete, and 25 points will be taken off the assignment. So at the end of last year, it was very different environment than what we're going to be having this year. But we had a lot of students who were submitting assignments blank just so they could get it off of their to-do list. Like they didn't want their parents to see that it was still due. They submitted it. It was blank. It was a mess. If you're in class, you cannot submit an assignment that's blank. You're not going to hand in a blank piece of paper and say, here, Miss Pinto, I'm done. Same applies in our virtual learning environment. You cannot turn in an assignment blank. And if you do, there's going to be consequences. That assignment is 25 points off from the top. So the most you can get on that assignment, if you resubmit it, is a 75. Okay, so please be conscientious that you are not turning in your work uncompleted. Make sure you complete it before you hit that submit button. All right, and then just as a last note, this is all subject to change, y'all. The TEA could change anything. Gilmer ISD could change anything. Our junior high could make decisions that change things. We're just going to work together. We're going to communicate. We're going to be transparent. We're going to help each other, and we're going to give lots and lots of grace. This is a new environment for all of us. Please don't stress. Please don't be so concerned with what's going on that you're stressing out and you're hurting yourself. Make sure that you're hurting your mental state. Contact me. We're in this together. I'm a big person about giving grace. I really hope you give me grace. This is my first time doing this level of classroom. I mean, of course, we did it in the spring, but that was a very different time. So I hope that you will be patient and kind to me as I work my way through this. I promise you, I will be patient and kind with you, and we're going to make it through. We're going to help each other, and it's going to be a great year. So there's our final code phrase. It is mischief managed by Harry Potter. It's going to be a fun year. We're going to do lots of demos. We're going to have tons of different types of assignments, and we're going to support and work together because, like I said, our theme this year is Better Together. I truly believe that, and it's going to be a great year. So let me just walk through that one more time. You're going to go to our Google Classroom, and under this Classworks tab, you are going to find your first day assignment. And when you go into this first day assignment, there's a Google Doc. You need to fill in the 3 code words. If you missed any of them, go back and watch the video again. And you have all my contact information. It was on all of those slides. I'll put it up here one more time just so you can see. Oops. Here it is, pintol@gilmerisd.org. Contact me there, join my class, and we're going to have a great year. I look forward to working with every single one of you. All right, bye-bye now.